Excuses will get you nowhere. This sounds like fairly obvious to anyone with half a brain, essentially. And sure, you've probably heard this. You've probably thought like this before, plenty of times, honestly. But what's the value of this video right here if it's such a common idea? The value is that chances are you are not working actively towards fulfilling your potential to the best of your ability. You are not doing what you could to try to have a better life. And this doesn't only just affect you, this affects everyone in your life. What would happen if you stopped making excuses and stopped taking the easy road in every situation where you do take the easy road? Of course, you need to have time to rest, recover, and, gather yourself. But the simple fact is, most people, myself included at times, even now that I'm really trying to work on myself, I'm going to school, I'm maintaining my business, I'm working, like 10, 11-hour days sometimes. I'm going to the gym multiple times per week, researching exercise, trying to improve in that sense, saving money, trying to build my credit again, a bunch of different stuff. So there's a lot that I'm trying to do, but I mean, at the end of the day, you could be doing a lot more than I am right now. This video is for you, the person watching this right now. Where are you at in life right now? Do you really think you're at the peak of how good your experience can be? Let me tell you something. You're not. I don't care who you are. I don't care what spiritual practices you've done and transcendent states you've been to. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how good your interpersonal relationships are with family, friends, whoever else. It doesn't matter. There is more out there for you. But the thing is, when you actually build yourself up, you're going to set yourself apart to be someone who can help others just by your own success. You will unlock that capacity to do more for the world, yourself, and it's overall going to be an amazing thing. So the real question is, why aren't you doing it yet? You know that you could do more. You know that even if you're doing a lot now, you could probably do some things that you're doing now a little bit smarter. You could take the time to research a different approach to life. You could learn something new. You could spend your time doing things that build yourself up more than you currently do now. And this is something that I'm trying to work on myself too. And don't get me wrong, this isn't me telling you to go out tomorrow and do every single possible thing that you could to build your dream life tomorrow. No, this is a long time scale process of going closer and closer to your potential. And the truth is, you'll never actually reach your potential. There's always that little bit more you could give, or maybe a lot more that you could give to develop yourself, to help others, to provide value to the world, and so many other things. So how does this work? Fundamentally, you need to find one thing that you're excited about, that you want to improve in your life. You find that one thing and you start doing it for a while and you create a habit out of it. And once it becomes a habit, it becomes a lot less taxing on you to put in that discipline or to have the motivation to do it. It becomes something that automatically does itself if you're doing things right. Like for me, exercising, going to the gym for the past month and a half, it's become like an automatic program. Not just that, it's become one of the best parts of my day. The days that I work out, when I go work out, it's amazing. I love it. You're pushing yourself. It's a measurable process too. You can actually see yourself improving. You can track yourself improving. And of course, you can do this in so many other areas as well, but it really comes down to the question, what change could you make right now in your mindset, in your thought process? What's the thing that you think is obtainable and realistic to some degree, but maybe still you would need to push yourself for it? What is that thing that you could do differently, that you could implement and work at for maybe a month or two until it starts to become second nature? What is that thing? Figure it out right now. Think to yourself. If you don't do that, you might as well have not watched this video. You lost 6 minutes of your life and you're going to lose a lot more time. Life is going to pass by no matter what, so you could spend that time working to develop yourself and improve, and the time's going to be passed anyway, and one day in the future, you're going to be in a substantially better situation than you are now. That's really all I need to say for this video. I don't need to waste your time anymore. You need to take the action step. Start contemplating, what is that thing that I could do? Should I read more? Should I meditate more? Should I go learn a new hobby? Should I start exercising? Should I look for a different job? Should I go back to school? It's an endless list and it depends on you. So that's all I have for this video. If it got you thinking and you think that you might take some positive steps in life based off of this, give me a like and subscribe, because I'm going to be making more content just like this. I might still make some of the content similar to what I used to, but there are probably going to be some changes. There are going to be some changes on this channel, and the quality of the videos are going to go up. And one big thing is I need to implement more editing and a bunch of other stuff too. And this is an overtime process, just like what I've described here. It doesn't all happen in one day, but you build one brick extra on this house of success every day. And eventually you get a little bit faster at putting the bricks on. You get a little bit more skillful at it. And then you can add more things. And you have a really good foundation to keep moving forward. So that's all I've got for this video. Like I said, if this video got you thinking and you feel like you can do something with this information, give me a like. If you found this information, this video useful, subscribe. I'll be making more. Talk to you then.